welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm here with your horoscope and tarot readings for the week of December the 3rd through the 9th. And Monday is the beginning of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah, everyone. And what else? Oh, and these are the aspects that I'm going to be talking about through in your horoscope this week. Now, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all the likes, shares, comments, and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you all, and you help my channel grow. So that's a beautiful thing. Now, I'm going to be looking over here because I have charts over here. And I will be shuffling as I'm doing the horoscopes, but I just wanted to let you know what kind of aspects and what celestial energies we're going to talk about in your horoscopes coming up. So on Wednesday, December the 5th, at 5:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's 5 hours ahead, it's 10:22 p.m. in England, and it is 2:22 on the West Coast. And the Sun squares Neptune. I'll go into all detail about what that means in your horoscopes. Now, Thursday, December the 6th at 4:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:22 p.m. in London, and 1:22 on the West Coast. Mercury stations direct. Finally, it's going forward. We love that. Now, Friday, December the 7th at 2:22 a.m. It's the 6th on the West Coast, and it is 7:22 a.m. in London. We have the new moon in Sagittarius. This is a wonderful time for intentions. And also on Friday, December the 1st at 9:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Mars conjunct Neptune. And also on Friday, it's Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. So with that being said, these are general readings, guys. So if you would like a personal reading, please click on this link right here. And check me out on Patreon. I'm not going to go into it. Just you can check me out on Patreon, and that link is up here too. Anyway, without further ado, let's go to your horoscope, shall we? Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading, your taroscopes. Yes, that's what I'm calling them. Welcome to your taroscopes for December the 3rd through December the 9th. And Gemini, you were the second highest viewed video. Last week, I believe you were the first. This week, you were the second, which is still brilliant. I'm going to do attention here. You know, as usual, I will be shuffling the cards while I'm giving you your horoscope. So this is for Gemini. This is for Gemini for the week of December the 3rd through December the 6th. Wonderful guidance, gifts, and blessings can you give Gemini for this coming week. Now, Gemini, you have the new moon taking place in your relationship house, darling. This could mean a business partnership. It can mean a friendship. I can't even say it. A friendship or a love relationship. So you may start up a new relationship of some kind. Because new moons means new beginnings. Guidance. Oh, there's one. 3 cards for Gemini, please. 3 cards for Gemini. Oh, that's too many, but I am taking the top one. 1 more card for Gemini, please. What wonderful guidance, gifts, and blessings can you give Gemini? Oh, that's too many. Oh, darling, you have many, many messages. Now, let's see. If you are already kind of in a budding relationship, it could move to the next level because new moons are about new beginnings, right? Your intuition is really sharp right now and on point, darling. However, with the Sun square Neptune, you may be distracted by fantasy and illusion. That's, you know, Neptune's very much like that. Oh, this is hanging up. So This is off to the side. I'm going to put that there. Now, these are clarifying cards for Gemini. Clarifying cards for Gemini for this coming week. Now, you know, the imagination can run wild during this transit. It's very, it can kind of go off and you can lose time. It's very that. Now, your intelligence, quick and imagination has no bounds, darling. And it's a recipe for either something brilliant, right? So if you use it for creative endeavors, it's brilliant. Or it can be kind of your total wipeout if you're not present and you're not perceiving things differently. If you're perceiving things differently from reality. So you have to be careful. Clarifying, there you go. You have to be careful of this energy. So a question to ask yourself always, you know, because you can be up in your head and Neptune will take you on these fantastical journeys. And sometimes, depending on your mental state at the time, could be negative and delusional, or it could be wonderful and creative and inspiring. So it's important to be there, to be present. Now, so it's proceed with caution. It's really checking in with yourself. Is this reality? Am I imagining this? Or is this, you know, feasible? Now, with Mars conjunct Neptune, you have the opportunity to, you have the opportunity to channel this energy creatively. Neptune gives you the creative imagination, and Mars will give you the energy to get up and go and manifest that, you know, manifest your dreams. So this is stuff that dreams are made of. You can actually, you know, manifest and make your dreams come true during this transit. So it's very auspicious. So that's your horoscope, Gemini. Now let's go to your cards. And the first card out for you is the Page of Wands. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. The Page of Wands is passion. There's a lot of fire in, there's a lot of planets in fire. So there's a lot of passion going on. And this is saying that there's an opportunity coming in for you. This could be creative ideas, right? This could be that, but something is coming. This week is a brilliant opportunity for you, Gemini. Take full advantage of this, you know, celestial energy and take action, you know, resist the urge to be in your head all the time and come down and actually get, you know, just take a small step will help the momentum going, and you can keep going with that. Now, clarifying it, you have the 8 of Earth. This to me is like really, I always think of the 8 of Earth as being in the moment. And this is about learning, higher learning, which is Sagittarius, right? This is, he's known as the Apprentice card, really, the eight of Earth, because this is about experiential learning. So this, I feel that you really need to kind of be on the ground with your, this is about taking action and doing what you need to do. You don't, sometimes we block ourselves saying, oh my God, we need to, you know, we have to go back to college, we need degrees, we need this, we need that. Sometimes it's just actually learning on the ground and becoming an apprentice. I mean, that was the old way of learning, right? Of course you need scholarly learning to a certain degree, but then you need experiential learning. So this is saying, you know, put your nose to the ground and give whatever you're doing, give it the attention and the time it deserves, right? So this is about really focusing on your passionate project maybe, or your career or your work or something that is, and look, it does have like, you know, a musical instrument. So I feel that this is a creative passion. This is about music. This is about art. This is about whatever it is. That it's artistry is what the word that I'm getting. I'm getting artistry. So it's really an important, it's a wonderful opportunity to focus on that. And look, you've got the Judgment card. Look, this is like a calling. You're being called. Things are also coming up for you. Things are coming up for you to look at, right? And perhaps move up from. But this to me also is like things coming out of the darkness into the light so you can address them. Things sometimes need to come up. So maybe in this dream kind of state, Neptune is bringing this stuff up, right? For you to look at and to move on from, right? But this also means that you're being called to your calling, right? There's a call here for your life purpose. So if you're not on your life purpose, it is time to kind of address that. Take one little step towards it. This is what you're meant to do. We all have a calling. So you need to figure out what yours is. If you already know, then just take a little step, take a class or watch a video or, you know, write something down. And darling, this is the new moon. This is about intentions. So write down your intentions. And you have the 10 of fire. This is saying that you've had so much going on and that you need, this is telling you to delegate some of your responsibilities, that it's holding you back. So there's something that's going on. You're probably doing too much work. You've got too many fingers in too many pies. You've told people that you will do things and you can't deliver. And it's like, this is about looking at yourself and looking at your limitations, acknowledging what you can and what you can't do. This is a really important time to drop some of the baggage, you know, delegate, give somebody else some of, you know, sometimes this is about calling up a client and saying, look, I really thought I had to do this. In the summer, I had to call up, I had a writing deadline and I was like, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know, my mum just passed away and I was in England for, you know, for a long time and staying at people's places. I didn't have time on my own. When you're a writer, you need to, you know, be alone. I mean, I stayed up all night one night to do one of the assignments. And, you know, of course it was terrible because I was falling asleep during it. It was the only time I was alone during the night. So anyway, I say all that I had to, in the end, contact this particular client and say, look, I really did intend to do this and I really thought I could, but I just have to be realistic. There's no way I can get this done. And it was really hard for me to do that. It was really difficult. But once I did it, it was like, oh, I was free. And, you know, you know, I really wanted to do it, you know. I wanted to get paid. I was in England not earning any money, you know. So this, you know, but peace of mind sometimes is much better for you. I was able to kind of spend that, once I got that off my plate and I didn't have to worry about it, I was able to concentrate on healing and moving forward. And that's what this is about. This is concentrating on healing and moving forward, dropping some of that baggage, darling. And the next card you have, look, is the Six of Swords. This is about moving on. So there's something that you really need to kind of drop so that you can move forward. This is about going forward in spite of your apprehension and a bit of fear, because this is about new beginnings. This is about, look, you can no longer stay where you're at, right? And you need to move on. And this is about moving on to greener pastures, darling. This, you know, we don't know what's ahead, and this is what's scary sometimes, right? This is what gives us fear, where, you know, we'll never make it. What are we going to do? But this is about getting in that boat and just going anyway. Having faith that things are going to, and honestly, when this card comes up, it's saying, don't worry, get in the boat. It's going to be better than where you're at. The journey might be a little rocky at times, you know, with the tide ebbing and flowing, but don't you worry. You are going to be, You are going to get to a lovely coast and there's going to be greener pastures and things will get better for you. And right next to it, you've got this 8 of Swords, which is saying that you feel trapped. You don't feel that there's a way out. You don't feel that there's a way forward. And this is fear of moving forward, right? But this is trapped in your head. This is not reality, right? So this can be Neptune in the negativity, right? Believing that you're trapped and there's no way out. So really, really come in and ask yourself, oh, there's always a solution. I used to be here. I can't. And now I can. And so the blindfold is off and I can see a way through these swords right now. That's where I come from. When you're focused on the solution, you open up doors, right? The doors open up and answers come in. Right, so when this card comes up, it's the 8 of Swords. It's an illusion. You are not trapped, Gemini. It's in your head. And clarifying it, you've got another 6. You've got the 6 of Water. So this isn't spending too much time in the past. This is about a dream state in the past. You're in the past. You're thinking about what didn't work out, or perhaps you're lamenting on the past and saying, oh, it was an innocent time and I wish I was back there now. And when I was, so things are coming up for you from the past. And it's taking you away from the present moment. So you are being called to really not to resist the urge to be up in your head, Gemini. Come down to earth and do not be afraid, because also avoiding a reality, you can go up in your head. It's easier to be in your head, right, than to deal with reality sometimes, you know. So Gemini, it's all in your hands. Keep going, move on, keep asking yourself, is this true? And stay in action, because that's going to help you move forward. In spite of your fear and in spite of circumstances, get in that boat and sail away. Things are going to get better for you. Gemini, please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all and I'll see you next week.